Now this is really annoying me. This is to do with keyboard, mouse and whatever the pointing device connected with the iPad Pro, the new one with the M4. Now the problem is when you're using, this is the Apple keyboard, the new one. If you're using the keyboard with the iPad, as you can see, it's no problem in scrolling or anything like that. It's no issue at all. The only issue I'm finding in the YouTube app is when you basically come to the shots that you scroll on one side, but when you need to go back, as you can see, it's not doing anything. You have to like come on here, very gently do it, and then sometimes it may work, sometimes it doesn't. But once you scroll it fast on the right side, you can't scroll it back on the left. So I don't know is something wrong with the keyboard, it's something wrong with the trackpad. I don't know any idea about that. So but the main issue I'm having is when I'm using the second display. Now this is the YouTube running on Safari. The problem is when I want to use my iPad with any external display. It's not about the Mac. I've tried on my TV as well. It's the same thing. I've tried on my monitor as well. It is the same thing, but because of this video, it's convenient to put these display close together. It's easier to do. That's why I'm just using the MacBook. So if I'll take it, my mouse cursor at the moment, you can see it's round. It's on an iPad. Here it is. You can see it's moving. If I'll take it there, now it's a pointing device with the arrow. I cannot scroll down. Look. But same thing if I want to do on my MacBook, look at the scroll. But if I use this one, the trackpad on my Apple keyboard, iPad keyboard, as you can see, it's not scrolling. And if it's scrolling, it's very slow. So it's really annoying. But at the same time, if I'm using the MacBook trackpad, so you can see I'm using my MacBook trackpad, and if I go to my iPad, it scrolls perfectly fine. So it scrolls perfectly fine when I'm using my MacBook trackpad. When I come back to MacBook, it's scrolling perfectly fine here as well. But again, when I'm using my trackpad on my iPad keyboard, it's perfectly fine, other than the way I've showed you in the YouTube app. It's something to do with the app or whatever. When you're scrolling sideways, left or right, it's not working properly. But when I'm in the Safari on YouTube page, it's fine. It's completely fine. And but when I go here on my MacBook using the trackpad on this Apple keyboard, it doesn't work. Look. So I saw Mr. Who's the Boss video. He was complaining that it's something to do with the mouse. I don't think so. It's anything to do with the mouse. You know what? Let me just connect the mouse as well. So this is I'm gonna connect my, as you can see, this mouse. This is G502, again from Logitech. It's a gaming mouse. So I'm gonna connect it with the dongle. So there's the USB transmitter connected with my iPad. Okay, let's see. Okay, you see it's connected. Let me just bring it here so you guys can see. So you can see it's connected. Yeah, so if I'll scroll, it's kind of scrolling fine. It was a little bit of lag, but it's fine. It's doing the job. When I go to here, it's scrolling fine here as well. So what's going on? I don't really understand. When it comes to the mouse, as Mr. Who's the Boss said, it's something to do with the Logitech mouse. I think it was an M3 mouse. I don't have that one, but I've got a Logitech gaming mouse, and it's working completely fine on both the devices, external display and this one as well. It's like seamless. It's a slight bit of lag, but the lag I'm finding on the iPad is the same lag on the external display as well. But as you can see, it's completely fine. But as soon as I switch to this keyboard, there you go, it's laggy. It's not doing it. I'm scrolling it like full, and it's very slow. The input is it's the same. If I'll do it here, you can see, look how it's scrolling. So it's like on a YouTube, it's not a big deal. But when you work in DaVinci Resolve, or you're doing any other like professional app, using any other professional app, and you need to scroll or move. It's like, I don't really understand what's going on. It's really annoying me. And when it comes to the mouse, it's fine, but I don't normally use mouse when I'm editing videos. I prefer to use trackpad. That's how good the trackpads are. And yeah, fair enough, I can always use my iPad or as an external display and use this trackpad, but why not the other way around? So if somebody has a better solution, you know what, let's do another thing. Let me just unplug it from here and bring it on my connected mouse with my Mac. Let's see how it does it. Yeah, same kind of performance, slight lag, but it's working fine. As you can see from the sidebar here, it's working fine. I'll come back to iPad, same thing. There is a slight lag, as I'm saying again and again, but yeah, at least it is scrolling. It's loading a bit slow because there's a lot of input through the mouse wheel, because it's like free scrolling. But if I click this one and if I scroll like this, you can see it's completely fine. Slight delay in loading the page, but yeah, it's working. If I'll come here, kind of same thing. Come here, almost the same thing, not as the same smooth the way it is on here. It's something to do with the software. I don't know if there's something wrong with the trackpad, but I think if this is a hardware issue, then this issue, the scrolling issue, should exist when I'm scrolling on the iPad. But it's nothing like that. It's completely fine. But when I come here, it just doesn't want to do the job. So if you guys know any workaround or any suggestions, or if you have both the devices, you got the iPad and with the Magic Keyboard, please do let me know your experience. And if you got any workaround, do let me know. Otherwise, I'm gonna take this to Apple Store and see what they say. And if they have any solution, then fine. Otherwise, I'll just return the keyboard. So what's the point me using this keyboard when I cannot work properly on external display? So that's it for today. Please let me know your experience. Like, share, subscribe as always, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.